Welcome to edition 107 of Drive With Me. KB here. Back again with another yapping session. It is 10:44. A much different time than last week's. And screw you, Eric, for calling out that I uploaded late. The reason behind that, so I was at Munchies at 7:15 and super early than normal, right? Because we had a service event at 9 at TSU, Texas Southern University, my alma mater. After that, we said, let's go get a drink, some food. Went to St. Arnold's. Got there around 12-ish. Yeah, I didn't leave till like 5. We ended up watching the game too. I think it was Astros versus is it Red Sox or Yankees? One of those. It was Red Sox. And I ate a lot of food. I had Munchies. I had a biscuit and gravy. I got over there, so I was just knocking them back. But then my food started to wear down, and just felt all the alcohol hit me at once. I got home around 5:30. Had to do all these errands, which included like uploading the video. I passed out. Woke up at 9 and did my necessities, was just my laundry. And I was sitting in front of my computer, and Battlefield 6 was still going on, right? And my homies were on, and I just couldn't get on. I'm pretty sure I was still drunk, for sure. And I just didn't want to get on. And that's why I was super late on Monday. Because I had work. I'll get off till 5. Go home, work out, eat, and then I'm on my computer. Today's gonna be kind of busy too, but nowhere near as last Sunday. I'm gonna go fragrance window shopping again with Jorge, one of the homies. Oh. And we're gonna go to the Galleria. And it's gonna be fun. They don't open till 12, which is why because I was awake. I kind of bed rot all morning because I went to sleep super late Friday night, and then I had a photo shoot at 9 yesterday. So I was a little bit sleep deprived from that because I woke up at 7 to get ready. So when I got home from the shoot, well, I also ate. Well, that's new. I also ate, and I ended up taking a nap, little hour nap, not like last weekend. Got my typical sleep paralysis because I didn't want to nap, but I let myself nap. But part of me was like, no, I want to wake up, and that's how you get stuck in sleep paralysis. And that just happened. Okay, I wasn't going crazy. There was a car smashed into the barrier on the other side, though. How? There's curbs there. Okay, sorry. I saw a person braking. I'm like, what are you braking for? Then I see the car, and I'm like, it took me 2 seconds to register. Like, oh, that car is not supposed to be like that. And then I see the people on the phones. But I took a nap. Almost lost my train of thought there. And just chilled yesterday. I was able to chill yesterday. Like I said, Battlefield 6 again. Last open beta. Been playing that. It's been really fun. Thursday, well, this week I watched Nobody 2. Also a fun film. I would say movie, because movie is like, you know, typical. I forgot who someone this. I think it was Will Ferrell. He's like, I make movies. I don't make films. Like movies are like Nolan and all that. I'm like, I just like making movies. My movies take like 2 weeks. Films take years, months over a year. Not that movie was bad. Not that the movie was bad. You know, it's just it's a typical action, assassin type humor. You know, good ending. It's Bob Odenkirk too. Oh, he was great. And I seen this quote from him on the ads, and I was doom scrolling. I'm gonna paraphrase the crap out of it, but I remember the main gist of it, where he was saying like, I'm not tough, I'm not great looking, you know, I'm not fast, you know, that's Jason Statham. I'm me, I'm relatable, and that's why a lot of people like Nobody, because, you know, it's an older guy and he gets beat up, bro. He gets beat up, but he's still mowing down, you know, everybody, right? He's still a badass. But I prefer the first one solely because the car chase it has. I'm a big fan of car chases, especially when it's like not super cut up. Throwing guns, I'm in there. The first one had a great car chase, especially with a classic muscle car. I don't remember off the top of my head which one it was. And he has a whole gunfight with it, and it's just the way it was shot. I loved it. The second one, without spoiling too much, because it has this typical, you know, final villain face-off, like every other action movie, if you will. It felt a little bit more Home Alone-ish, which is fine. It was funny. It was good. For me, the first one had there used to be more guns. I like his gunplay. Still, it was fun. I recommend it. I gave it 3 stars. And if I buy it, it's mostly because of the comedy of it. Like it's just my favorite line, and it's on the trailer, so I'm not spoiling this. When he's beating up on this one guy, and he's like, "Tell your boss I'm on vacation." You know, it's just that was fun. And then we got Black Swan re-released in IMAX this week coming up. Which reminds me, I got jury duty tomorrow. And it's across my job, so I'm gonna go in dressed up like I'm working there, because I work for Harris County. Got my badge on. And see if I don't get kicked out just solely because of that. Because I work in the probation department. Although I'm curious to see what kind of case we're getting. I've never served on a panel before. I got in pretty close. It's funny because the one that was pretty close to was a racing one. There was a dude was getting accused of racing, and the issue was, you know, he was pleading not guilty that he wasn't racing. So they were asking us all these questions, and you know, and it was like stuff like, oh man, who's familiar with racing, or like anybody got an experience, you know. And not that I'm a big old racing guy, but I was speaking up like, yeah, I follow 1320. You know, I follow a lot of racing, whether for street racing. You know, I was one of the more active ones, and because I was more active, they weren't going to kick me out immediately, because the lawyer going against the, you know, not guilty would want me, because I would be convinced them that they weren't racing. But they had this trick question. Well, I don't want to say trick question, but a question that it was a make or break it. I could tell. They said, and you guys can comment on what you guys think on this. If you're at a red light and you're next to someone, and you both launch really fast. The keyword is launch, but you don't go past the speed limit. You just launch really fast to the speed limit. Is that racing? And I think that's what the question was. It was something like that. And I think I said no. Because my argument was, what if you're not actually racing like you're just going really fast, and the person thinks you're racing them, but you're not actually racing them. You know, and that's what the cop was arguing, that he saw these two people racing. He was like, no, I wasn't racing. You know, and then they're getting kicked out. Like, I got close to the point where they talked to me up in the front with the judge and them. And this was before I got my court job, my current job, so it was fun. But anyway, we're here. Let me get this picture. It is almost 11, so hopefully it's not terribly full, so I could eat inside. You guys have a good Sunday. Eat some good food. Watch some good movies. Peace.